So right now, the biggest crypto hardware wallet, Ledger, is facing some serious accusations. On Tuesday, Ledger released a highly controversial update that has led some users to abandon the platform completely. Some have argued that the upgrade goes against the fundamental purpose of a hardware wallet in the first place. Does this mean that your Ledger now has a backdoor? Is your crypto safe on the Ledger? It is a serious question. It's on a lot of people's minds right now. We found something pretty outrageous once our research team dug into this issue. We're going to share that with you in this video along with some Ledger alternatives. Welcome guys to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Do not forget about our new partnership with ByBit. They are giving away $30,000 in bonuses. You also stand a chance to win a new iPhone 14. Check out the links in the description of this video or stick around till the end and I'll explain it in a little more detail. Best of luck if you choose to invest, and I mean that genuinely. But my intentions aside, I'm not a financial or investment advisor, and so this video should not be considered official financial or investment advice. So what exactly happened to Ledger here? For the longest time, it has always been associated with security and really the pinnacle of hardware wallets in cryptocurrency. Ledger has always been a premier wallet that has acted as a cold storage device to link your crypto to a USB thumb drive. This is in contrast to hot wallets, things like MetaMask, which always stay connected to the internet at all times. So that means that in Ledger, your crypto is totally separated from the internet. It's off limits and it's being kept safe. But on Tuesday, Ledger announced its seed phrase backup and recovery service called Ledger Recover. And this attracted massive crypto community criticism. Even the CTO of Ripple called it a massive loss of security. But don't trash your Ledger just yet. Let's first understand the nature of this update. Okay, so the Ledger update is now offering an opt-in recovery services feature. And while this may be good for someone who tends to lose their seed phrases, it can potentially expose yours. But I want to emphasize that it's an optional service. That means you have to choose it voluntarily if you want to make use of it. I'm almost having trouble believing this story. It seems absolutely crazy, in my humble opinion, for a hardware wallet provider to encourage you to actually back up your seed phrase online and give them your ID. This is going against crypto privacy and security 101. For the purposes of this video, we're not going to go into the details of how this new recovery services works, but let me tell you that this is a subscription-based service. It's exclusively offered for a price, by the way, of $9.99 per month and is limited to Ledger Nano X devices. Users from the European Union, the United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States are required to provide an identity card as part of the subscription process. So like I said, this is an optional service. You can choose to not opt in. If that's the case, then why exactly is the community so outraged? Well, here's the thing. The crypto community is furious because in previous incidents involving Ledger Wallet's security, there were compromises. So I'm not at all happy to let them create a recovery backup of my seed phrase. You probably shouldn't be too happy about this either. Chief Information Security Officer at Polygon Labs, they raised some concerns over this new feature. Mudit Gupta said in a tweet thread that enabling this feature is, quote, a horrendous idea, and advised, stating that the encrypted key fragments are sent to the corporations which possess the capability to reconstruct users' keys. Even Binance's CEO Changpeng Zhao seems to be in complete disbelief at the fact that, quote, the seed can now leave the device. Okay, but here's a thought experiment. What if I don't upgrade my Ledger? Then I don't opt for recovery and the upgrade, and my seed remains with me. Unfortunately, that is not quite the case. So what if we don't upgrade our Ledger wallets, assuming that our seed phrases will be safe with us? The thing is that you need to think it through. Apart from Bitcoin, all other blockchains are evolving. And they keep incorporating new signing algorithms, key derivatives, and so on. So for example, Ethereum now requires BLS signatures. And if you cannot upgrade your Ledger wallet, then that means your Ledger wallet will not include the latest algorithms and features of these new blockchains. And as a result, you may just need to throw away your wallet and buy a new model altogether. Another main problem is that in November 2022, Ledger claimed that firmware updates should never extract the private keys. They said this. So does this mean that there has always been a code running on your ledger designed to send? And now they're saying that technically it's always been possible to write firmware that facilitates key extraction? I'm not a programmer, I can't say for certain, but the other main problem here is their firmware is closed source. It's basically a black box and its capabilities cannot be verified, which requires us to fully trust the manufacturer. This is extremely important as far as a factor here because no one but themselves can verify what the firmware actually does. And this puts us in a tough spot and has a lot of us looking for potential ledger alternatives. One such alternative is BitBox, developed by Shift Crypto Security. BitBox is an open source hardware wallet that offers multiple key features to ensure the security of your cryptocurrency assets. It also supports Bitcoin, Litecoin, Cardano, Ethereum, and over 1,500 ERC20 tokens. Some of the main features include, like I mentioned, its open source design. BitBox allows users to review the code and ensure transparency and security. It also has secure chip technology. So BitBox uses a secure chip to store private keys and conduct transactions securely, which mitigates the risk of attack. It also offers multi-platform compatibility. BitBox is compatible with various operating systems, including Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, which provides flexibility for users. However, the cons are that it supports a limited number of assets. Yes, over 1,500 different ERC20 tokens, which is decent, but honestly, it could be better. And right now, there is no iOS support. Trezor is another alternative, another top hardware wallet that many people trust. Some of the features here include enhanced security. They offer advanced security measures such as two-factor authentication and passphrase encryption, which keeps funds safe from unauthorized access. They also have wide cryptocurrency support and compatibility with various blockchain networks. Cons, however, include the fact that the Trezor wallet can cost quite a little bit more. It also has a bulky design, if you're picky about that kind of thing. Another option is Keystone. This is open source and it's air-gapped as a wallet and does not need to connect to an online device at all. It's got multiple cryptocurrency support. However, it has match pricing with Coldcard, but both are more expensive than competitors. And within the default Keystone app, adding new addresses manually for transactions can be cumbersome if someone sends Bitcoin frequently. Auto-generated addresses would be a nice option in a software update, and possibly it's something they'll include down the line, but they don't have it yet. The user also has the option to use any of the other supported apps with the Keystone device. And finally, the last option that we're looking at as an alternative to Ledger is KeepKey. This was founded by the same guy who established Shapeshift, which is an exchange platform for crypto assets. And when he created KeepKey, he actually integrated Shapeshift directly into the device so that users can exchange their assets from within KeepKey wallet using Shapeshift. The features include multi-currency support, a very sleek design, and high security. However, it's a little bit more technical and not as intuitive as some of the others on this list. Just want to remind you once again, and as I talked about at the beginning of the video, you can win up to $30,000. Just click the link in the description below. And if you have any further doubts or questions, you can also check out our dedicated and detailed explainer video. I will also include that in the description.